Hey, good stuff, family. Whoa, this is really good stuff. 5 years of good stuff. We are at Squires Castle in Willoughby with Northeast Ohio Rocks. It's their 5 year birthday since Nancy Pearson had this concept to.
Hi, everybody.
And actually, I feel like I know you from following you on Facebook. I'll have you stand there, won't you? Okay. But I met you just a few minutes ago. But what it is that you're doing is classic, quintessential, the good stuff. It started 5 years ago when
We did.
Tell me again how you were visiting your daughter, right?
Both of my sons are in the Navy.
Oh.
And so I was visiting my son and daughter-in-law in Oak Harbor, which is on Whidbey Island in Washington State.
Mm-hmm.
And my son got deployed to Afghanistan, and then my daughter-in-law got involved with Whidbey Island Rocks. And she called me up and she said, "Mom, you really need to start this." And I thought about it. I'm thinking, oh my goodness. There were two other groups in Ohio at the time that I've lost track of. It wasn't very big at all. There were a total of about 300 groups across the United States. And I decided to do it. And never in my wildest dreams would I have ever thought that we would grow into the largest community-based rock painting group in the world.
In the world.
And
in fact, rocks from Northeast Ohio have been found around the world.
Approximately 100 other foreign countries, provinces, and territories. And what you have to keep in mind, if I'm going to get this right, somebody might want to correct me in comments someday. There are 189 or 198 foreign countries in the United States, in the world. Mm-hmm. So the fact that we've gotten found in 100 of those places is just incredible. Our rocks have been found in every single state multiple times. And it's just an incredible feeling to know that you're a part of something that is so much bigger than yourself. You're just this little person painting rocks in your kitchen, in your living room, with your family, with your friends. But when you give it a life and send it out into the world, it is on a journey to create smiles and excitement, and they travel. And when they travel, they inspire other people to do the same thing. And it has grown. There are now thousands and thousands of groups. And about 4 years ago, what I wanted to do, our group has 206,000 members. We estimate our group alone has painted 20 million rocks. Now, when you think about that, people think there's no way.
Come, we link down here talking, okay? We can hear you though. Okay.
So
20,000, is that what you just said?
20 million.
A million in 5 years here?
5 years from Northeast Ohio Rocks. It's really hard to understand and to put your mind around. But when you consider we have about 100,000 active members, if you take all those members and you give them, say they've painted 50 rocks in 5 years, that's 200 rocks. By 100,000 people, that's 20 million painted rocks. And I've got members that have painted thousands. I've got members that have painted 10,000 rocks. I have members that paint 50 rocks a week. And it's just incredible. So we have a couple of spin-off groups. And about 4 years ago, I created Paint a Rock, Hide a Rock Day, because I wanted everybody else to see what I saw when rock painting exploded across the United States. So what happened is I created this group, and these are the rocks that we paint. It symbolizes rock painting. Every group paints this simple rock. It's a blue rock, which represents the world. It's a red heart, which represents the kindness that we've shared. As of last night, we've had 350 groups from around the world: Germany, the Netherlands, Belgium, all around the world, Australia, New Zealand, who participated in Paint a Rock, Hide a Rock Day. And it's just incredible to know that you're a part of something that has made the world a brighter place, because you're creating smiles and you're creating kindness. You're reminding people that kindness exists.
Yes.
Because we're
Amen.
freely giving these rocks to you to make you smile, and we ask that you pass it on. we don't ask that you keep the rocks, because if you keep the rocks, life is over. If you keep the rock, it can't continue on its journey to create smiles. So we want you to pass that rock along. And that's how they end up around the world. It's just an incredible, incredible thing.
Love it. So Lily, would you start rolling on your camera and stay close to us now for this part of it so that we have it on a second camera?
Yeah.
Stay close so we can hear the audio. Pardon?
Do you want to be in the video recording?
Yeah, both. If you can just hear my questions, because I really want that to be recorded when we walk over there. All right, again, Nancy Pearson, if you're just joining us. Jan Hasselbush is commenting in, and she actually gave me a Good Stuff rock. She said, yay, rocks. I love doing rocks. I need to hide more. Love this group. I follow them on Facebook. These artists do awesome rocks. So
that is awesome. Thank you so much for your kind words.
Shout out to Jan.
Yes.
So I want you, if you would come over here with me, Nancy. What I just learned is what we call divine design, not mine. When she told me that you have 2 sons in the Navy, correct?
Yes.
Follow me, okay, Nancy? Would you over here? This is the live stream we're doing here, but you'll stay close so you can hear, okay? Not gonna believe this. So, Rich, hi. This is my friend Rich Harmon. We've been friends forever and a day. He is a Gold Star dad because his son Josh paid the ultimate price in the Army, and Rich is in the Navy. He's a Navy veteran. Tell him what you just told me over there.
About starting the group?
About your son.
Both of my sons serve in the Navy. My son was stationed at Oak Harbor in Whidbey Island in Washington, and he was deployed to Afghanistan. So my daughter-in-law, while she was living there, got started with Whidbey Island Rocks, which is one of the very first rock groups that was formed. And she called me up and she said, Mom, we need to do this in Northeast Ohio. And so I did.
Well, I have to tell you how I found out about you. So my next door neighbors, the little kids, Pellegrini family, just wonderful, wonderful family. And Joshua, from when he was young, had some Legos and Matchbox cars, and he was a musician. And I gave them to the kids, to play with. And, I don't know, maybe a month or so, a few weeks later, I find a basket of rocks, these right here on my side porch.
Oh, how sweet.
And it's Northeast Ohio Rocks, and they registered them with Josh Rocks too. And I had no idea why I was coming down here today. And then when I showed up with a bag of rocks, Dawn was caught up quite off guard also. So what a great thing that you're doing. And,
thank you so much. And thank you for your son. It's just
and for yours.
Yes. Absolutely.
I had no idea. I knew I was coming to Willoughby. Rich Harmon is like the poster child of Willoughby. I think of Willoughby. I think of him. He's fire chief in Willoughby Hills for years. So I hadn't seen my friend Rich in forever. And I said, why don't you come meet me at Squires Castle? He didn't even know why. And then I sent him the blurb about what you're doing and show her. You can't make this up, y'all. You can't make this up. He shows up with a bag of rocks ready to hide himself.
It's just, they're everywhere.
Come on.
I bet there are more little children who know exactly what we are, and then their parents figure it out through them.
Right.
It's just.
And these are from Alexis Pellegrini and her kids.
Oh my
Look at
goodness.
This. It says, Northeast Ohio Rocks, post a picture and re-hide me. Use my hashtag to follow me. It's Josh Rocks 2. Hashtag Josh Rocks 2.
And we started using hashtags our group started in July. Today's our 5th birthday. And about November of 2016, we were already getting larger than I could have ever imagined. I expected maybe 25,000 members. It exploded quickly across Northeast Ohio. And I think that that's because here in Northeast Ohio, we're travelers. We go places to work. We don't work in our hometowns. We travel to places, and we travel overseas for work. And there's a lot of traveling coming out of Northeast Ohio. And I really think that's the reason why our rocks have been able to get everywhere.
Can we spread these out on the table over here, Rich, so we can show her? Sure. I mean, they're really good. And the Pellegrinis
it's become a way to say thank you.
Yes.
It has become a way to say thank you to somebody, and to share kindness, and to
and this sums it up look what it
Quote sums it up
Can you
perfectly.
read?
I alone cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone across the water to create many ripples. And that is absolutely what we do.
Yes, look at that. Thank you, Pellegrini kids. They nailed it. Wow, wow, wow.
Oh my goodness, I love the little
And
Hot Wheel.
they made Lego because Rich gave him Josh's Legos. I feel like Josh and my dad, a Navy veteran, I feel like they're here. Is that, do you feel the same?
The
Rich?
thing about this rock is this started by him giving his sons who had passed away their rocks. They painted this, and this rock is going to go on and create smiles.
Amen.
This rock,
woo,
when it was painted, you didn't know the life that it was going to take, but it's leaving a legacy of kindness of Josh and the kindness that he shared by giving away his Legos to his neighbor. And it's just going to go on and create smiles for a very, very long time.
It's hard for me to even process this. Are you blown away, Rich, by this?
Oh, totally. I mean, this is something that was difficult for me to do on my own, but with this happening, it's fantastic that I was able to pull this out, and I'm so glad I got to meet you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh my goodness. I predict an epic friendship right here. These are the moments when we say hashtag. We have our own hashtag for the Good Stuff family. It's divine design, not mine.
Oh.
Is that not what this is?
Yes.
It's classic.
It is.
And this is Josh's legacy. And it's like you pointed out, it's best because it's coming from kids who never got to meet him. Such thought behind them. So he played Mr. Rich, they call you, right? Plays guitar, a Navy veteran yourself. And so my heart is full right now. So are you going to actually hide those rocks?
So what we're going to do, we brought some cake to Squires Castle today.
Yeah, happy birthday cake. Happy 5 years, Northeast Ohio Rocks.
And then also, as you can tell, this is a very popular place. It's a beautiful place. And we expect people to be here. We've got some more members coming to build the heart a little bit bigger. So we're just going to enjoy a piece of cake with some little kids and tell them to take some rocks home and hide them in their community.
Love it. So maybe we'll end this StreamYard and we'll start again when we go to hide them. What do you think? Yes?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Anything else you want to add at all?
Not that I can think of, unless anybody has any questions.
I'm going to interview really quick Christy Estock, right?
Yeah.
I follow her on Facebook, and again, another person I feel who I've known, but I just met her today.
You leave them in air.
Hey, Christy. Yeah. Real quick for this StreamYard Live. Oh, come on, just real quick. You're so talented.
Thank you.
Why is it so important to you that you're so passionate about painting these phenomenal rocks?
So I've painted my whole life. I paint walls, furniture, anything I could think of. This is easier.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
And I
could do
it with me so we can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've painted everything. I just paint. This, I just have them all prepped and in my living room on a big desk. I do the painting, the painting in the backgrounds first. Then I have a box, and then I just start.
How many have you done?
7,000.
7,000.
Yeah, in 5 years. But yeah, I quit counting at about 6,500 last year, so I'm just going with 7,000.
You're like the Forrest Gump of Northeast Ohio Rocks. 7,000 of these. I can't even. And why? Because give me. And also what it gives. Tell me what the concept is. Amazing. It's just about passing on kindness. I mean, the world seems to forget about how simple that is.
Yeah, people just they just get excited when they find them. And because I paint so many, I leave boxes full on my porch at my house. And friends or friends of friends will just come and grab a box when they're going places.
So they're hiding them for you.
Yeah.
You're not even hiding them all
Not
individually.
very often.
And again, it's because when people find these, they have inspirational. These are. She explained the blue is for the world.
Yep.
And then the heart is for for a Northeast Ohio Rocks family, I think she said. But they're what they paint, like you paint themes all the time, 3D.
Yes,
they're
yes.
crazy. And what they do is they, with the same thing the Good Stuff stories do, uplift, encourage, and inspire. And when you find, you don't have any idea, if you've painted 7,000 rocks, there's no way to even comprehend how many people have found rocks.
Yeah.
And maybe it was a day that they really needed some sort of encouragement.
You know, I had a lady tell me that I had written on a rock, I love you or something in a heart. And a lady's mother died. And about a year later, she was cleaning out her house. And in an old purse, she found the rock.
Wow.
And she said her mother was not a I love you person. And so that was a message to her. So when people get messages out of them, then I feel like that's why I did it.
I'm going to tell you what we just said live on this live stream. Speaking of a message, we call it divine design, not mine. My friend Rich over there, I just asked him to meet me here. He had no idea why. Then when I text him why, he comes up with these rocks that his neighbor kids painted for his son Joshy, who died in the line of duty. I call him Joshy. I've never met him, but Josh Harmon.
Hi. It's your rat. Oh, look at the poodle.
Oh my gosh.
Hi, who are you?
I'm Kelly.
Kelly. Okay. Hi. Where'd you guys come from? How far?
Akron.
Akron.
Wow.
That's impressive.
Why so important to be here today all the way from Akron?
Just for these rocks.
Do you want me to help
And
you?
you've painted some?
I painted rocks.
I'm going to try to.
Why do you do
Kelly Reedy.
Kelly, why do you do this? Why are you
No,
painting
it
these
can
rocks?
kind of be
Because
outside,
I
but
just-
the little ones I'm just filling
Why
in
did
the
I do
grassy
any rocks?
areas.
Yeah.
I love to paint rocks.
And what about this? Because you know that how they inspire people. Is that what motivates you?
I love to pass them out everywhere I go.
I love this.
Nice.
Excellent.
And a lot of these people, I know their names, but I've never met them.
Right.
So
right.
this is cool.
Yeah, in our social media world, how I felt like I knew you was
I
online.
know,
Yeah.
right? Yep. I
Yep,
know.
you're amazing. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that.
Better Danny and my husband.
Hi, Danny. Did you help paint?
I didn't.
No, but you're going
She's
to help
an
hide?
artist. She's an artist. She's
It's
a real
so cool
artist.
how it brings people together, strangers, under this
She does portraits
ridiculously
of things and
large
sells them.
mission of spreading kindness. That's what it is. It comes down to that. So already this heart has grown since we've been here. I can't wait to see. It
Well,
keeps
I used
getting.
to babysit all day, so when I quit babysitting, I started painting.
I love this. I love it. Okay, so we'll come back. Okay, when they get ready to hide these, and when Rich gets ready to hide Josh's rocks, Josh Rocks 2, hashtag Josh Rocks 2, the number 2.
Yes, Josh Rocks, number 2.
So we're about to be, we'll be hiding these, and we'll be hiding the ones that are, that heart's getting bigger by the second. It's not, that's so cool because it's very symbolic of the heart vibes, you know, the good stuff.
Absolutely. That's why when I decided to create the group, Paint a Rock, Hide a Rock Day, I wanted something that symbolized, that could pull us all together, because all these groups are around the world, but when we paint the same rock, we're celebrating together. We may not be in the same living room together, sitting kitchen together, but together, because we painted that same rock, we did it together.
And you just said together twice. We say together we can, together we will. Again, it's not an accident that we're here today. Not at all. And it's like Joshy and my dad signed off on that. My dad is the one who always said, together we can, together we will. That's why we built it right into the logo of the good stuff. He signed every card. Together we can, together we will. A Navy veteran here celebrating his hero son, Army veteran. Your 2 sons, Navy, in the Navy.
Yeah.
Whew, I'm blown away.
Yeah.
There's no place I'd rather be right now. I just want you to know.
Well, I appreciate you being here. It's just, gosh, I can't tell you the good stories, all the stories that come out in the group. It really touches somebody's heart. Painted Rocks have gotten people through medical problems. They've got them through life's problems. They've gotten them through all kinds of issues that, sometimes we don't understand other people's issues because we haven't experienced them ourselves. And it's just an incredible thing to just be out on a walk and come across something that catches your eye and makes you smile. And that's what Painted Rocks do. And I need to give a shout out to Port Angeles Rocks. They were the first painted rock group. They are a community-based painting rock group, and I want to share that story with you. So Port Angeles Rocks was started by Asia Lesh, and first of all, the Pacific Northwest is just beautiful. If you ever have a chance to travel there, if anybody's traveled there, it's just beautiful. The rocks are beautiful. The rocks on the beaches are beautiful. And unlike here in Northeast Ohio, we're not permitted to take the rocks from private property or public property, but there you can take the rocks. And so they have these beautiful canvases everywhere that they can just paint. And so on walks, her little boys, like little kids do, would put rocks in their pockets. And she found that soon she had so many rocks at home, she didn't know what to do with them. And she decided they would paint them. Well, then she had a whole bunch of painted rocks. And she decided, okay, what am I going to do with them? So they started distributing them back out in the area that they walked around. And one day they're out on a walk and she realized it was gone. They were gone. And so she painted some more. They created a Facebook on, slapped a sticker on them, and it's grown from there. She is just an incredible person that set so many things in motion. Whidbey Island Rocks was started from Port Angeles Rocks. There are so many groups from the beginning that have gone on to inspire other groups like our group, and we've been able to help other groups form too. But it's just an incredible story of getting out into the outdoors like we are here today. And we're at a beautiful place and we've got painted rocks to hide. People are going to find them. It's just really be creative because it's good for you. Give because it's good for you. Get outside in the air and the sun. It's good for you. Everything's good for you.
We say see the good and be the good. This is such an easy way, like you just pointed out. One mom, one idea, the ripple effect, right? That's Absolutely. What the message is for anyone who will see this either live now or in the future, to just see the good and be the good. What is it you can do today when you get up and put 2 feet on the floor that will help uplift, encourage, and inspire others? And Nancy, my friend, you have done that exponentially. So when we come back next StreamYard in a little bit here, we'll show them actually hiding these rocks, as well as the one that the Pellegrini kids made for Josh. And there's Rich over there. Okay, so we'll be back in a few.